Hey guys, JO3 here. Welcome back to another video. Today, this is the video all about the speech that changed the JO3 SMP. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun jazz. And check out all the links in the description. And of course, enjoy the video. It's gonna be weird because I think only some people are. It's fine. Stream delay. So I just want to, start by welcoming everyone to the first kind of big gathering, I'd say, since the election that failed. Shut up. I'm short, alright? Leave me alone.
Okay, up to fine.
Up to fine. No, it's fine. So I got a couple things, we gotta talk about. I mean, obviously, I know not everyone's probably in agreement with some of the stuff that have happened. That's the first thing I want to address, kind of. So, there's plans. Obviously, we're surrounded by a giant wall. And I know, as far as I've heard, most people don't speak to me. I'm kind of in the tower all the time, which is fair. There's a bit of fear about what the wall's for. It's not meant to be, anything. The way I, envisioned it when I built it, it was meant to be a symbol of strength, a symbol of power. It's not meant to be like anything bad. It's meant to show that, like, hey, we're just, we get people motivated. There's a lot of powerful people on this server, It's meant to, symbolize that power. It's not meant to be anything else. There's a couple other things that I would like to announce alongside that. Obviously, there's new farms and stuff that have slowly been starting to pop up. I'll get to why there's an insane like, cost to use some of them, and that's because I have partnered with the flower prince that's down there, and I guess that'd be first row for me, third row for you guys. So I partnered with them to help finance that, because they're a big farmer on the server. They have probably the biggest farms. They have the biggest, they just have the most farms and stuff. So I partnered up with them to, transfer some of the ownership of, like, community stuff, I guess, to them in exchange, and also paying them a little bit in exchange to, help for them to sort of funnel their resources into those farms so we can make more. I think it's a fair exchange. I try to make it as cost effective as possible, but also as cheap as possible for you guys. Going along with that, though, there's plans to make more like community houses, community farms, and stuff like that throughout the server, just for those who need it. Provide shelter for people, provide more food for people, and just more community-based projects and stuff. I think it's important to, have a sense of community around here, just a sense of everyone just being unified. We all, at the end of the day, I guess, in quotes, I'm a leader, but at the end of the day, you guys are what's important to this server's life, and to everything here. It's what's the important thing here, which I think, going along with that, I think because of that, there needs to be, like, a certain bit of trust between everyone, between me, between you guys. There needs to be, we need to all be able to trust each other, and I will be real. I'm a bit disheartened by three of you partaking in a speech behind my back, or a meeting, I would say, saying that you don't agree with the way I'm running things, that you don't believe in me as a leader anymore. And obviously, I never expect anyone to fully agree with what I said, but or what I did. But Mr. Jesus, Mr. Justin, and Mr. Wild, it's a bit disheartening. I'm not gonna lie, it hurt a little bit, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm not upset. I'm not. But there is gonna be some consequences. For some of you, Justin, we talked right before you went to talk to them. It's a bit discouraging, I'm not gonna lie, but disheartening that you would go to talk to them. But
to be fair, I kind of just walked in on them. I wouldn't say I was a part of whatever meeting they were having.
That's fair. You know what, you're forgiven. It was a circumstantial thing for you. I'm not gonna punish you for a circumstance. Come on now, things happen. That one's forgiven. But Jesus, Wild. We'll start with Jesus. Jesus, I'm gonna give you two options here. I'm gonna give you a chance because you've been here. We've had our differences, but you seem to have cooperated last time I had an issue with some of your people running amok on the server. So I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna give you a bit of a promotion actually, or you can stay where you are and be a prophet, I guess, for your religion. I'm gonna give you this option here. So you can either, not work with me here, and I don't know, probably, have your land and your people declare it as separate from the SMP, or I'm gonna give you an option here. Not only can you stay a part of the SMP, but you're gonna get a bit of power, Jesus. How about, nah, Secretary of State would be what makes sense, but we're gonna add a little flair to it just for you, Jesus, because I know you're all about jokes about the three letter word that ends with an X and starts with an S and in the middle is an E. So we're gonna call you the Secretary of State if you take this position, because it's funny.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, well that was quick. Well, there you go, Jesus. There you go. You get yourself a nice little title for yourself alongside a supposed prophet.
Woo!
But
I'll never let you again, sir. I'll never let you down again, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. False prophet. Okay, that's Justin's words, not mine. That just leaves us to the probably most intimidating person here with full enchanted netherite armor. So I don't really know what to do here, because I'll admit, I gave you my word I would not overstep my power. I don't. I don't think I did. You may think I did, from what I've heard and been informed of by a he who shall not be named. I'm a bit disappointed, but not shocked, because I don't think you're too fond on this whole leadership thing. So I'm gonna give you a way to not have to deal with it anymore. How about this? Yeah, I mean, clearly, I know you're probably fond of some of the people here, and they can visit you, but well, as of this day, I know you don't agree with leadership, so how about you don't live under it? How about, there's not a nicer word for this. How about, as of this day, Wild Aces is, this is funny. This is just funny, because he could probably kill me in one hit right now. But he won't. Wild Aces, I am officially exiling you from the SMP. That sounds familiar.
What?
You're what?
Hi.
What?
Wild. I expected you to, be against the idea of leadership. You said it from day one, but to set up a meeting.
You don't see this as overstepping your fucking powers at all?
Wild, sometimes things have to happen. You started a meeting, you invited Jesus to speak, and it was against me. As far as I could be, as far as I was told by he who should not be named, you could have started a coup against me from what this meeting was described as. How is that not something I need to deal with as a leader?
You're building walls around some stupid fucking tower. Of course I'm gonna have a meeting about it. I'm worried for not just myself, but these people as well.
Well, I mean, I understand. I understand that. But I can see that. But you could have came to me. And it just didn't happen. I'm a bit heartbroken. But don't worry. I mean, this isn't meant to be. There's just not a nicer word for it. You're still gonna be allowed to work on your casino. You're still gonna be allowed to be at the mob grinder. Simply, just the main lands. You could say this tower, my house, that desert village, I guess, and I guess Jesus' lands. Maybe just not being able to show up here anymore. I mean, people can visit you. I don't care. I don't care what other people do. But this gives you a chance to stay in your own lane, sort of, to work on your own things. Don't think of this as like a punishment per se. It's really just, it can help motivate you to work on your own things, I think you gotta look at the positives in life. Life is not very nice to those who rise against the system usually, so, it just happens. It's fine. I mean, you know what? I think you're right. I think this is gonna motivate me. This is gonna motivate me to put a stop to all this bullshit. Well, I don't.
This has gone way too far, Joe. Way too far. Now you're exiling people who are just against you?
I mean, it wasn't. I already knew you were against leadership. It's just, I, to not, to talk behind my back. I would have just rather, somebody came to me if they had issues. Justin did, but you know what? It's fine. I even made you a way out right behind you guys. If you look, there's a add-on to the tower, and it is another portal. You're welcome to just go out right here. There you go. It's perfect. There you go. You're welcome to leave right now. I would probably recommend equipping armor if any of you are going to follow. Yeah, let's just go ahead and go. Look, you're welcome to still go to your casino and all that. I'm not banning you from any of your property. You own that property. But if we were to go down, make sure you're welcome to walk and keep walking. And I'm just going to, right there. Let's go with right there. Right here is the block off. Right there. Perfect, perfect. There we go. Perfect. There you go. Now you're on your own. You could start. What if you need over there? I mean, you can make the jump. It's possible. But yeah, there you go. You still have all your stuff. I mean, people can bridge back over. It's meant to just be a. I mean, you could just make it a different block. I don't have any blocks on me, but if you just want to make a different block, that's fine. It's just meant to be, That's what it is. It is what it is. I mean, people can still visit. Hey, you can start your own lands where there isn't leadership now. It's separate. I think it's a pretty reasonable thing, but I understand that you wouldn't. I understand if you wanted to, if you were against the state of the SMP. I understand. I really do. But at the end of the day, this is just how things have to be now. I'm sorry to say, but things. It's just how it is. If any of you want to visit him, feel free. Matter of fact, I think I have enough. There you go. There's the fine line, Blackstone. That's oddly fitting to me. So there you go. So if anyone has any, any final words, I mean, I can go back to the. To the stage, but I don't have much else to say. If you guys want to say, something in the wild, or if everyone has anything to say to me, feel free. I'm all ears. But this is how things have to be, and it has to be assigned. I mean, don't try to start a coup against me. Don't try to start a revolution. It's just how it is. I'm sorry, Wild, that you had to be the person to do it, but it also makes sense because you are probably the most powerful person here besides me. I'm gonna leave you. It's back here, I guess. You guys can talk to Wild if you want, but I have nothing else to say here. So, have fun. You guys can talk amongst yourselves if you want. But for those who want to, join me back. I can take questions. I'll be in VC4 back at the place.
Your Honor.
Oh, hello, Jesus. Okay.
Why?
Scared me there. Why? What? For Wild? Here, let me take my arm off. We're in a safe spot now.
We could have discussed this or something before the speech.
Well. Okay, Shin. So it's just, I'm just, we could have discussed it, but I don't think there was much to discuss. Wild and, well, Jesus, he invited you, so that's why I was less harsh on you, and Justin, you just kind of walked in. I had somebody, not on the inside, but, somebody who was nearby, and they told me things, and they told me the conversation of what happened, and they told me the details. And I don't care if somebody's doesn't 100% believe in the same things I do or anything like that. That's fine. I don't care about that. But and you're starting up secret meetings against me. There's not much to talk about there. I mean, I get from your guys' point of view, since you're not in my position, I'm the villain. But when things like that happen, if I just did nothing, it would continue to grow out of my control. That's just how these things work. when there's a leader and things. That's probably what that's the negative aspect, I will admit. But I mean, if you just look, so many more things have happened. Flower joined the SMP for one after I became leader. I invited them on. Shin's on. There's many other new people coming on. The lands are looking a lot more populated, and that's a good thing. One negative does not outweigh all these positives that have happened. So, I think, I mean, yeah, you guys might not understand now, but you'll understand later. That's the way I kind of have to, say this.
If I had known that this would be the end result, well, I'll be honest. I probably still would have taken the title because it's kind of funny. But this is so messed up, man. Oh my god.
Jesus. Okay, it's fun, Jesus. You can keep your Secretary of State regardless, but it's just things have to happen.